evening. First up, please welcome to the stage, Alex Wassabi.
Nothing but smiles on the face of the fighter representing the United States of America.
Absolutely, and nothing but love from the UK fans. There is no love for this man right here in this stadium right now.
Enough for this man here, but at the same time, you see camera phones up in the air. People are excited and they cannot wait for this one.
Absolutely.
And me too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who's not excited for a main event between two of these people? And am I right in thinking that this rivalry between Alex Wassabi and Deji has been going on for nearly 3 years?
It has been going on for a very, very long time. Obviously, two YouTubers from different sides of the pond, both equally measured in terms of YouTube followers, 10 million each. Alex here is making his boxing debut. Said he started training to protect his family and fell in love with the sport thereafter.
Amazing.
And he's been training for this fight for the last year.
Phenomenal. So he actually has been taking this seriously, and this has been a long time coming. And I mean, we're at March right now, so he's been training for at least 2 months, 3 months for this bout.
Absolutely, and we're seeing with his trainer a different selection of punches. We're seeing some hooks, we're seeing some jabs as well, and we're seeing some movement, some head movement in there as well. Some jabs, some crosses. It's good to see.
Absolutely. And you know what? Team USA versus Team UK, but let's face it, these two have beef of their own and just happen to be on opposite sides of the pond. But in the UK right now, we're very much Alex to be the underdog in this fight.
Absolutely, and it's a strange one too, because obviously you've got Deji is currently 0-2, and you know this is his first.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. So you're 0-2, who cares?
Well, to some extent, yes, but to some extent, you know, it might give him the mental edge. Obviously, we're not talking professional boxing, but you know, it might give him the edge in the fact that, you know, he knows that his opponent has tasted defeat before.
He's ready. He's ready.
He's ready.
Let's have a few words from Alex.
All right, Alex, it's a pleasure to have you here on this day. It's going to be an absolutely epic night. How did you find that workout session?
I think it's good. Just showing him a little bit, not showing him everything. Gotta save it for March 5th.
So, what did you expect of this raucous British crowd?
This is exactly what I expected. This is exactly what I expected, but March 5th, I'm gonna turn all these boos into oohs and ahs.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. What do you think gives you the edge over Deji on Saturday?
I think the 3 inches of height, the 4 inches of reach, the mentality, pretty much is the main thing.
And what don't you like about him?
I mean, he's a good guy. I'm not gonna feel bad. He's a grown man. Made a decision to get in the ring, so what happens, happens.
What happens, happens. That's what we're talking about. And have you got any words for your fans? Obviously, your fans are watching across YouTube right now.
To my fans watching, thank you for all the support. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's go.
Hey, Alex, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. We can't wait to see you inside the ring this coming Saturday. You look ready, you look poised, you look like you seem like hard. We know that you've trained hard. Any last words for your fans?
Thank you for all the support. I'm gonna make you proud. In a couple days, Saturday, it's game night. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Wassabi.
As Team Wassabi heading off the stage right now.
Showstar, fight fans, are you ready? Please welcome Deji. Come on!
Look at that bright smile on the face of Deji as he steps onto the stage. Look at the raucous applause from the fans here at Wembley. Listen, it's going absolutely crazy, and people are so excited to see Deji standing on tables. It's all going off, isn't it?
Absolutely. I just want to have a quick word with Deji before we continue. Hey, Deji, how are you doing?
Fuck Alex Wassabi!
So much energy, so much love. Deji, before you get going, before you start with the open workouts, I have one small favor to ask you. There's a gentleman in here, a young dude, he's about 12 years old. He's been here right from early on. He came in before any of this started, and he just wants one picture with you on this stage. Is that all right if I bring up Miran onto the stage just to have one picture? That guy in the red jacket, please bring him up. We're gonna take one picture with Deji. Deji, appreciate you doing this for us.
That's a people's champion. That's a people's champ right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miran. Deji, we're gonna have a few words here with my pal over here, David, and you just get cracking with the workouts, and we'll come and interview you in a second.
Yes. Listen, you can feel the excitement and anticipation in the air. I could feel the electricity coming off Deji just now as well.
That sounded very lyrical just now. You can feel the anticipation in the air.
I'm telling you, listen, I'm not even playing any games right now. That's exactly what it feels like right now in this place. This is exactly what it feels right now on this stage. Deji's about to show us what he's been working on.
100%. 100%.
And the fans are poised. They're waiting. Cameras in the air. You know.
They are excited, and I've never seen a UK crowd this excited time. And you know, we've been in sports entertainment for, I mean, quite a few years, and this is one of the most electrifying crowds I've ever seen. Now, Deji looks poised, ready, focused, you know, bags of energy, speed. Woo! But let's not write off Alex as well, because Alex is equally ready, poised. This looks like it's going to be a phenomenal match.
It looks like it's going to be a very competitive matchup. But you know, let me tell you something. How you know that somebody is very serious about their training is when they show up with no trim. And that's exactly how Deji has shown up. No trim, which means he just had his mind focused on the fight. Understand what? Because, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got a fight on Saturday night. Nope. That's why you got a fresh cut. You understand what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Deji right now, he hasn't been focusing on any of that. It's not about the aesthetics. It's about the focus, the determination. You saw the way he was slipping these dudes. Look at the slips. Look at those slips there. Oh, sensational
I don't know who's more
stuff.
excited, the crowd or you,
Listen. I am just embodying not just the crowd here, but the fans at home that are sitting at home watching this and getting ready to drop that $6.99 to see it on time on Saturday.
Big thank you, big up to all of the fans out there watching across the world right now on some of the YouTube channels, some of the social YouTube channels. We cannot wait to showcase Showstar Bob on pay-per-view this coming Saturday. We have the press conference coming up as well tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And that should be fireworks.
Oh, listen, that is going to be absolutely electrifying. This is when these fighters are going to be going off face-to-face, head-to-head for the first time. All right?
That's going to be phenomenal.
It
is.
Of
course, we have the official weigh-ins on Friday as well, where they all have to make weight. They all have to be ready. They all have to get, you know, be on time and be poised and ready to go. And we're, again, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be exciting.
Absolutely. There is plenty of content coming out throughout this entirety from all of these fighters. I don't even just want to end up talking about the event and not talking about what we're seeing from Deji right here. You see what I'm saying? We're seeing some 1-2s, that right hook, snapping that right hook.
He got those combos down. It's amazing.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And that right hook, he's snapping it with absolute venom.
So here's the thing. I got a question for you, David, right?
Talk to me.
You know, we know that Deji and Alex have trained hard. We also know that King Kenny and FaZe Temper have trained hard. Both fights are scheduled potentially to be fought. What's your take? Who do you think?
Listen, I think the excitement and the anticipation is on both. It's hard for me to tell, but people are poised and cannot wait to see Deji show what he can do on Saturday night. What's happened to that he fought as well in one of his previous matches. He he wants some of that as well.
Oh, and he wants to get that win back on the card. Let's hear a few words from Deji.
Deji, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here on the stage. We saw what you've been able to do here on the pads. Talk to us. How's preparation been for this fight?
It's been amazing. Daly's the best. Same with Calvin over there. Just getting me into like pristine condition. Honestly, yeah, Wasabi's fucked. Wasabi's fucked. Wasabi's fucked.
Listen, I was saying when you hear that, how you can tell that somebody's very focused and determined is the fact that they're trimmed. Right now, you're trimless. Are we expecting you trimmed out on Saturday night, fight mode and ready to go?
I'm gonna have a fade, I promise. All right. I'll have a fade.
Barbershop booked.
Yeah, already.
Now listen, do you expect it to be a hard and difficult fight on the night? And are you trained for it to go the full rounds if it had to go that way?
Yes, ready for everything. Everything. I'm ready for everything.
But how do you expect it to go?
I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna box. So we're just gonna see what happens. I'm ready for anything.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. And finally, obviously, your fans are watching, across the world, across social media, and all these lot are over here as well. Any words for these lot?
All of you here, thank you for coming. Honestly, every single one of you, and watching at home too. Thank you, man. Thank you. Honestly, it's amazing. Thank you, all of you.
Hey, Deji, just as you're there, let's just hear a couple of words from some of your fans right now. You stay there, man. You stay there. You do you. I just want to hear a couple of words from your fans. They just want to say, they want to show their love and appreciation for you. What do you got to say to Deji?
And listen, Deji, yeah, and look, see, martial you looking bolo on that. But listen, you know Alex Wassabi, yeah, how you ever was and all of that, you see me? And listen, aye, shaballah. And Deji, I love you, man.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're going to get one more person to say hello to you as well.
Absolutely.
Let's just get this guy, because he's been really kind of eager.
Deji, you changed so much, man. I've been watching you when I was a little boy, bro. I love you, man. You knock out that bastard, yeah?
Wow. Wow.
Now, obviously, your opponent has never had a fight. You have tasted what it feels like to be in that ring, to have those gloves on, to have those lights on you. What is that going to give you on Saturday night?
What do you mean?
As in, what advantages does that give you on Saturday night?
Oh, well, I've experienced. Nothing experience. I've been in there. He hasn't been in there. But that doesn't matter. Even if he's been in there, it doesn't mean anything. I'm here for war. I'm here to destroy.
Straight up and down. And finally, words from your trainer. What have you seen from Deji across the fullness of training camp, and how have you seen him develop over time?
The development has been quick, because it's not like brother Kenny, I've been with him for 1 year. Deji, I've only had 6 weeks. So, Wasabi, I don't know how long you've been training, bro. I think 4 months, 6 months, I don't know. But they can't have any excuses, you know what I mean, when they lose. So, what Wasabi is, I train pro fighters. I know what it's like to be in a crowd. I used to fight. My brothers used to fight. I'm from a family, he's a fighter. And where it's all going to hit him is when he has that ring walk. Everything's going to change for him because he's not experienced it, trust me. This is when he's out there, Wembley Arena, it's all going to hit him and it's all going to come crashing down. Trust me, it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling, and he hasn't faced that. He hasn't faced that. It's a different feeling.
Thank you very much. And Deji, finally, last words from you.
Again, redemption. That's it. Redemption.
Make some noise for Deji! Oh, absolutely sensate there. Ladies and gentlemen, make some